In a place where the sun shines 300 days a year, EcoMark Solar is one of Colorado's largest residential solar energy suppliers.
We do anywhere from 500 to 1,000 installs a year. This has been a really good year for us. More and more people are choosing to go solar and own their energy.
Alex Valdez founded EcoMark Solar a decade ago. He keeps his product competitive by importing his panels from Asia.
Like most things electronic in the United States, they're mostly made in China.
For some U.S. solar panel manufacturers, that's a real problem. They asked the U.S. International Trade Commission to recommend steep tariffs on the relatively cheap imported panels. One of those companies is Suniva, which ironically is Chinese majority owned. It said in a statement, the crisis caused by foreign market overcapacity now facing the U.S. solar industry is so extreme, the financial loss is so great, that to be effective, any remedy must be bold.
A higher price for panels, then less people will be purchasing them is sort of the general idea right here. Just price up, quantity down.
Thereby allowing U.S. solar panel manufacturers to regain their footing. The Trump administration agreed with that reasoning in announcing a 30% tariff on imported panels. But many solar installers say the move is counterproductive. According to one report, more than 260,000 Americans now work in the solar industry. Some argue more expensive panels will dampen business, hurting these folks most of all.
Here in Colorado, we have a workforce of 8,000 people. We expect that the tariff could impact up to a third of those jobs.
It adds cost in, so it's not good for the consumer.
Valdez thinks his cost could go up 10%. The head of Oryx Solar, which saw a 50% increase in revenues in 2017, believes the new tariff will have a ripple effect through the industry.
We think this is probably closer to like a 4 or 5% overall impact. And at least for our company, that's something that we feel like we can absorb based on the growth we've had.
Most people are expecting to have a slight dent in sort of the growth of the solar market, but not a lot.
Valdez, who employs 125 people, doesn't expect layoffs, but does plan to be more cautious about hiring in the future. At a time when the cost of solar energy has come way down, he says tariffs send the wrong signal.
When our government is getting in the way of the people's desire to own their own energy and to change the paradigm of how people get energy, it's really not good for anybody.
Larger utility-scale projects are expected to bear the brunt of the tariff, which will drop gradually over the next 4 years. It takes effect February 6th. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.